Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on LolcowRewind, we look into Goonergate. Why have so many hosts been doing gooner sicko things? The nastiness that has been happening from the Lolcow universe is irreversible.
Cookie in a jar, I'm about to go hard. Cookie in a jar, yeah, I'm about to go hard. Money on the table, money on the table. Go sign me to the label, go sign me to the label.
All that and more as the show goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, you are watching LolcowRewind. Rewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge, and tonight's special report, we look into Goonergate. These filthy McNasty Lolcow hosts are doing dirt bad. And by bad, I mean they are getting caught with their pants down. I am not here alone. My longtime correspondent, Ziley Gets Real, is here with me. Ziley, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
You know,
I didn't hear the whole introduction. Goonergate. What's up with? There's a Goonergate now.
Why is everybody getting caught gooning lately? Everybody be gooning lately.
I'm surrounded by sluts.
They're nasty. The Rastov is getting drama alerted. Your boy can't have donuts anymore. Boogie is
Don't mention
getting
a mermaid.
Boogie is getting assaulted. I don't know what's going on anymore, man. Everybody seems to be nasty.
Guys, there's a
Nasty.
Rule 12 for a reason, okay?
Nasty.
Can we not?
Nasty. You're nasty.
I swear I'm missing somebody on here.
On your list of ne'er-do-wells?
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Well, you know who I'm not missing?
Oh, I know who I'm missing.
We got some brand new cash cows. Velvet, LK Trill, and Daniel Keem. Welcome to Cash Cow. And Kaylee, big hearts to you too. Thank you for the super chat earlier today. Now, I have no idea what you're missing. Are you writing a death note?
Yes.
Well, that's too bad. Those of you that aren't familiar with the anime Death Note, if Ziley writes your name in her notebook, your time has come. We're missing a Ziley emoji. Yeah, we still got to get a Ziley emoji up in here.
No, we don't need a Xylee emoji. We're okay. We don't need one.
We gonna do that. We gonna do that, though. We gonna do that, though. Tiger Maxie, welcome to Cash Cow. We actually, those of you watching right now, Lolcow Queens is running over, so we have a very low viewership number. It would be awesome if you guys could spam the chat with R's. It's almost like you guys forgot how this works. SMDYSO5 says, Sally and Blobby, please. I promise I'll behave next time. That's not how this works.
Make sure to type in main chat after we're done, and then I'll see if I see you come up like block message, I'll unblock you.
That's how it works.
There you go.
See? There you go. So my tummy is so upset. I had a Keemstar moment live before, like right before, except I didn't make it to the bathroom. I was driving home, and I had hitting all the stoplights.
Of course, that's how it always works. That's how it always works. You end up getting behind people who drive real slow, and you hit all the stoplights.
I don't know what's up. Maybe it's something with my medication or something.
It might be.
I don't feel as bad as I did when I was in California, but boy, are my arms tired.
It might be your medication.
Tired from clenching my butt cheeks all the time. Mm-hmm. What the heck, man? So let's run down all that has happened in the Lolcow universe. Last night we go off the air and Nerds goes on. Nerds has a Zay Zooted wears a hot dog suit.
I know. I went up there and did the hot dog dance with her.
You're dancing. Apparently you dance a lot, Ziley. You're a good dancer. You're a happy dancer.
You haven't seen me dance. Thank you.
But
I did the hot dog dance.
You just
I
danced.
just did the hot dog dance.
You just danced. And then the hot dog dance thing with Nerds was a big hit, and Nerds were very happy. And then test happened. And during test,
I have the timestamp. Do you want me to pull it up, the timestamp?
Which part of what is happening here?
Zippergate.
Zippergate. Dun, 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 dun.
Do you want me to pull it up right now?
Yeah, let's pull up Zippergate. Let's watch Zippergate real quick.
Okay. Well, no, talk about it, and I'm pulling it up right now as we speak because I wasn't ready.
When Test was live, Test decides that they're going to play a diss track that Nightmare made in AI, and it's like a diss track against Nerds. And Nightmare debuted this diss track, and they were dancing to this diss track, and they were very happy boys, and they were feeling it. And Nerds couldn't handle this diss. Frost, welcome to Bam World. Nerds couldn't handle the heat being brought, so they threw a wrench into the.
I didn't hear the song. Was the song good?
I don't care much for AI music, but it was fine. It was.
I was hoping for you to get into your music snob spiel.
I mean, it was good for being AI song. It was fine. Like Nightmare's a musician, you know. He's good with music. It's fine. Yeah. I was hoping that Nightmare was going to make it himself, so I could be really critical. Like It's really hard for me to be critical of AI music because I don't take it seriously.
Yeah. But I mean, it was made for a show and stuff like that. All right, so apparently this is what happens. Apparently you know this guy?
Yeah.
How do you know him?
He was a fan of my old podcast, and he's a friend of mine. I've done shows with him. He had a little small podcast. I've been on a guest on his podcast. He's a known little troll. John Sulk, thank you for the super love, brother. He's a little troll. He's trolling.
Okay.
So
what the fuck is this weird fucking giant?
Nerds throws him in.
Weird fucking punk. Look at this fucking pedophile over here. I'm gonna start getting naked for you right now, motherfucker. You fucking pedophile piece of shit. I'll fucking do it too.
You're a nonce for that. What the?
Yeah. So Nerds throws him in during the show. He cams up and he threatens to get naked on stream. And
while calling him a pedophile.
Yeah, it's a very womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Hope it was worth it. Koala Kugos, thank you for the grifted. You guys, I need you to know something. Right here, right now, we are having technical difficulties. Technically, it's almost like we're not even live, not even here. throw meat emojis in the chat. Give me the rotting flesh in the chat. Are you alive? Are you dead? Are you dead?
Is there meat emojis?
Give me some meat emojis in the chat. Oh, now the meat is here.
There you go.
Now the meat is here, drunk Becky.
This drunk bitch.
Shit, I didn't mean to fully click in. I'm a little drunk.
What's up, Hood?
On.
What's up, Hood Becky?
I'm good. How are you, Hood Billy?
You're Hood Becky today. You look like Jada Pinkett Smith.
So you can't see it on this camera, but without the headphones and without the dress, I'm looking a little like Liza Minnelli. When I look in the mirror, that's what I see. Listen, I know you guys have a new show format, and I don't want to cut in, but I'm
why? What do you see what the chat's doing when you come in here? The chat's they're throwing meat emojis in the chat. What is this for?
They're throwing meat emojis at you.
Why is the chat full of meat emojis, Becky?
They're trying to give you the beef.
What does this mean?
Listen, I'm the taco. I'm just the receptacle. I need the meat to come back.
What? They think you're like carne con carne. Becky con carne.
You call me a torta?
Yeah, you're a torta.
Listen, I know you guys have a new show format that you have to get through, so I will shut up if that's helpful, but I'm also happy to stay with you because I appreciate that you let me go over.
Stick with us, Becky.
If you want to stick with us and just talk about the topics, that's fine.
You're gonna be our new doormat format, and we're gonna walk all over you as we do the rundown.
I just have to lay back and take it.
Yes.
I can do that.
No, you're welcome to pitch in. You're welcome to pitch in wherever you feel available. Liza.
I'll beautify myself for your viewers' pleasure. Go ahead.
Oh,
Liza
FYI,
Minnelli.
That red wig you had, hands down, my favorite wig.
Rastov says, can we kick her for 20? No, kick her for 50, dude.
I'm worth at least 50. And second of all, I'm about to get Xylie's favorite wig. A happy Zylie is worth it. I'll be right back. Let me mute myself.
Hello.
Lillian, thank you for joining up to the band world, Lillian. Yeah, you guys can mock her for 20. You can mock her for 20.
Oh, you can mock the hell out of her for 20.
Yeah.
Come on now. Shit.
Yeah. Look, she's here to be mocked for 20.
You can mock me for free, baby. It's the insults that cost extra.
Live 666 Vil. Welcome to Cash Cow. All right, so we got the drag sock character came up threatening to get naked. He was slow rolling it. He obviously didn't have much to say at all. He knew he was going to get kicked. He got kicked. I think he thought it was going to be some big funny thing. He got kicked from the server.
I don't blame them for kicking him.
And now nerds lost their host roles, and they won't get them back until Test gets 200 gifted
200
subs.
members.
200 gifted members.
Yep.
So I hope that was worth it. This is Game of Thrones, baby.
It really is.
Everybody wants to play these games. Well, guess what? This one, not worth it.
I'm a little trying to find the red wig right now, but I'll put on the blonde wig and be quiet. And
You're good.
But I will wear the red for you tomorrow, Xylie, in your honor. It'll be good luck.
Thank you.
Becky.
So next we have Tech Talk.
Tina D in the place to be. Next, we have Tech Talk. Tech Talk came on. Rastov is the new manager of Tech Talk. You know, Rastov has taken Glammy off of the OBS running, put CD-ROM on it, because Rastov has historically been a bit of a misogynist. He hates women. The first thing he did was take Glammy off of the control of the show, and to back up his hatred of women, he made the Virgin say he loves pussy because he's deduced the male role to be just a womanizer.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the the show now. Rastov thinks it's hilarious. Pretty good stuff. Rastov, by the way, was he wants to go after Buff Weeb, but he was too afraid to say it outside of the Pay Pig chat. I don't know if he's going to come on Rewind and talk about it. Old Man Housephone says, I tweeted at you, Billy the Fridge. If you want, play the song. Uh-oh, what song? Is it an AI song? You're wild. You're wild. We don't live down there in the bayou. So after that,
Rastov does what now? And if he would come up here and explain what now? What? I'm confused. You lost me.
Rastov was watching Queens and in the Pay Pig chat said he wanted to call out Buff Weeb. Probably because Buff Weeb was over here trying to trick off crowns. You see Buff Weeb offering to crown up to Test and then offering to crown up to Queens? Dude, you just got a job here. Stop sending your paycheck to the other channels. Rastov says, you want me to jump on, just ask, don't bait me, motherfucker.
You know what I've noticed about Rastov? And this might be bait. You know what I noticed about Rastov? His ego is getting a little bit bigger ever since he's been up on live.
As it should. He's on Lolcow Live. It should. I will say this, though. I was really missing the element of Lolcow Live that would dissent against the guest when the guest was saying all this crazy shit, and Rastov was like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? This is awesome.
I hate that you fucking baited me, you dickhead. I didn't say pull him. I didn't say fucking call him out. I said pull him out because he was getting abused. He was getting abused by a drunk Vicky. Okay.
By the way, thank you for the raid, people.
Okay. Good call. Good call, because I agree with you. Why was Buff trying to trick off his paycheck before he got it? He was almost about to crown up to Queens. Did he crown up to Queens?
Wait, I have a question. No. Why would he crown up the Queens and not us first?
Stop! Hosts, stop tricking off your fucking checks to other shows.
No, please don't, because I can tell you now, I'm only a member of one channel in this whole unit. No, maybe two. Definitely one. And that's live. Bro. I don't get the whole hosts have to be a member of their own channel thing. I just don't get it.
I get it.
That's dumb.
I'm a member of LolcowRewind, and so is Rastov, because we're smart. We see value in LolcowRewind.
I mean, I see value in LolcowRewind too, but it's like you're giving your own money though.
Right. That's exactly it. It's like you're cheating the fucking system.
Yeah.
But Buff was like, Keemstar was like, here's your punishment. And then Buff is like, hey, how about this? How about I just crown up the Test? And it's like, bro, hold up.
:_Raider :_.
Oh, shit, Lily.
I want to go. I just want to leave now.
Hold on.
Yeah, Lily.
Hold on. How about you just do what Keemstar said and stop tricking off your paycheck before you got it?
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that.
She made him fist bump too, which I thought was really like, culturally and racially charged. But that's
who, Becky?
What? Wise? We fist bump all the time.
Yeah, but not as like a fucking deal. That's just because we bros.
Hey, can we all fist bump right now?
Okay, ready?
This is racist.
You know what? And actually there's two brown people up here. We can do it. Let's go.
Hey, you heard Kanye's new song?
Hey, stop it, Billy.
Jesus Christ.
Stop it.
It's not good.
Stop it. No, it's not.
But it does
by
bang.
Any measure.
It does bang, but it's not good.
No.
It does bang, but it's not good.
The beat is absolutely fucking horrible.
Becky, you're muted.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on the words of that song.
Ooh, I was muted. I was here having a whole ass conversation, and I forgot what it was already. I'm having a Jessica Pizzle moment. If I'm too drunk, feel free to kick me.
Kanye is a lolcow. Can you imagine?
I disavow that fucking
Can you
song,
imagine?
Bro.
Can you imagine in 2020, 2019, pre-COVID, if you were at a concert and it was like, oh shit, the headline is it's Kanye, it's Drake, it's Diddy. You'd be like, this is an awesome concert.
I'm so sorry.
Now you're like, put me on a watch list.
Before I pass out, I have a theory I wanted to mention, and I will forget it. Can we just run with this theory while Rastov is here? First of all, I hear Bekstov is a thing again. Second of all, Rastov, I think Keem took you on to Lolcow Live because you are the male equivalent of Becky Boop, and he wanted to be closer to me. What are your thoughts on that, Rastov?
That is so retarded sounding.
It is so
He could have just picked you. He could have just picked you. You were literally right there.
He could have, but he wants Lolcow Live to be all men, and you're the male version of me, so you're welcome.
Honestly, Rastov, maybe he wanted a submissive Becky.
He wanted a Becky that would actually take his shit without taking his dick. That's you, Rastov! That's you!
You know what? He did say that one of the reasons he likes me is because I don't fucking make him want to end his Minecraft server in DMs every day. So that might be accurate.
I love how you're both blondes right now.
We are both blonde, and he was about
The color looks better now, too.
Ranch sauce. He was about to pour the white creamy shit all over.
I wasn't doing that. Fuck that.
Have you guys ever played like the old WWF video games? And they would have the old characters, and like two characters would say like be the same character, but you switch over and the skin would just be like a different variation.
Oh, come on, dude.
You even have the same pile of shit behind you. It's Becky's bed, but it's your toys. It's like they literally just switch the hexagons.
Collectibles, dickface.
Yeah, but it's like, look at your toys. They even go up in the same angle behind you. It's so funny.
Speaking of dick face, hear me out. We both have the same featureless face. Yes, yours has more facial hair, but both our faces run into our necks, okay? Yours a little more so. So you're like me on steroids. That's why Keem probably likes you a little bit more, okay? There's that. You're more willing to do whatever he wants you to do. You are a yes man. I am a maybe woman. That's why I think you got the job. I'm sure there was some other point I was trying to make, but that's what I got for now.
Rastov is a yes man. Becky says yes to men.
Okay, so Rastov, tell us about TikTok.
I'm sorry, Rastov. I'm stopping now. I love you so much.
Yeah, please do.
I'm very proud of you, Rastov.
Oh my God! Can we do this rundown? Holy
I can, but it's hard not to jump on this train because I'm mean. It's because I'm mean.
I'm sorry. The black pearl who says I have no neck. I have more of a neck than Rastov. I'm sorry, Xylee. Take the floor.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I quit.
Why?
I quit too.
Why?
Xylee. Mama Xylee, do Billy Baby voice.
Is that what it's going to take?
50 to just kick this bitch out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you're making Lolcow Live money now. You can kick Becky.
Not yet.
Oh, true.
Xylee, I would love nothing more than to actually talk about the fucking shows with you.
Let Xylee, you know what? I'll take myself out. Xylee, please have the floor. Good night from your lovely lady.
Good night, Becky.
Good night, drunk Becky.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Good night.
It's hard for me not to pick on people.
Around banning her from fucking alcohol, and I hope everyone signs it.
Yeah, you were actually saying in the Discord. You were saying in the Discord that you were getting tired of these drunk streams.
Yeah. Because I said the only entertaining person when they're drunk is fucking Xylee, because it's like, different. It's not like some shitty personality amplified.
Drunk stream Sunday night.
Delicious iced tea.
Live might be going live.
Everybody misses
my
it now.
Sunday night.
No, it is it's your Sunday night.
Yeah, but what time are they going live?
Fuck if I know. It's up to me. Boogie will probably tell me. He wants to screw with my sleep.
Well,
Bro.
Anyway, TikTok.
The cool thing.
Yeah, what about?
The cool thing about Tech Talk was Rastov is in charge now. Let's talk more about the misogynistic way you deplatform Glammy and force the Virgin
that's right.
to talk about how he loves pussy. Why do you devolve women's involvement into being a sexual object?
He said that he loves pussy because he wouldn't say he ate pussy.
Wait a minute. Outcast says Beans is the fun drunk. Xylee is the angry drunk.
She's angry sober too.
Wait, I'm angry sober. I'm the total opposite drunk. I'm an angry sober person. I'm a nice drunk person. Get that shit straight, bro.
Yeah.
I've babysat a lot of drunk people in my life, like a lot. And Xylee is one of the most fun people to babysit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Rastov's entire game plan is waiting for girls to get sober so he can make his move.
Oh, you fucking dick face. Why do I keep saying dick face? It's because Roxy has that stupid nose. I don't hate women, Billy. I love women.
They love you too. They do. They think you're adorable. Have you been having to close your DMs down ever since you went platinum blonde?
No.
This blonde looks so much better. So what did they do on Tech Talk last night? It was just a bunch of stunts and tricks and Glammy crashing out.
Yeah, they just did their regular show, except I gave some tools to the chat to fuck with them, to have, just create some more engagement and entertainment. It's not like
now with more ranch.
It's nothing rocket. It's nothing. She did all that shit on her own, like that. None of that crap was planned.
Rastov said, "Hey, we like ranch. Let's put it on Glammy Lambi."
I had no idea she even had ranch, and I don't know why she was rubbing it in with a makeup brush.
Well, that was great. We went through Tech Talk. Then boom, the new day starts live with Cafe.
Yes, and you caused trouble on Cafe today. Apparently.
Who, me?
Yeah.
The Cafe starts. It was a big girl episode. We had Batgirl guesting with Beans as usual on Fridays, but also Wonder Woman was interning, and they had Allie as well.
Who the fuck is Allie?
Who the fuck's that?
I believe it was Allie. There was and then I'm
Allie?
I woke up.
Who the fuck is Allie?
Link Michaels says Xylee is the fun mom drunk and Billy is the lovable goofball drunk. Also, Rastov is jerking it.
Yes, 100%.
Caught Rastov in the jerk motion. Drag Sauce said nuke whales. Gang. Wraith the Emperor, welcome to Cash Cow. So much love to all four of y'all. Rastov's the meat man.
Wait, who the hell is this?
Allie.
On Cafe.
Is it not Allie? I'm pretty sure it's Allie. Jinx friends, I'd rather host a Save a show than the fans, not going to lie.
Okay, I'm only doing this to show who I'm talking about.
That would be appreciated.
Review
that
butter.
Person right there.
I don't think I've ever seen that person before.
Where'd she come from?
She's on Lolcow Cafe.
Is this a call-in, or was she on the whole show?
She was on the whole show, bro. Here she is at the end of the show.
Yeah,
I don't know who she is.
She was on Lolcow Cafe. It was Girls' Day.
I feel guilty not knowing who that is.
Same.
It was Allie.
Same, actually. Okay. Well, hey, what's up, Allie? How are you?
Yeah, welcome.
She was a special guest.
How did she do?
She was great. They had talked about the Met Gala, and they judged everybody's attire at the Glammy Lambi wedding. I was dressed casually. I was obviously dressed for comfort. Keemstar was the best dressed. Brantley, I believe, was second best dressed. Mr. Boom
Some
Boom
chicks weren't
Pow.
even dressed at all.
Whoa. Mr. Boom Boom Pow says, please tell Mr. Outback Steakhouse he needs to start putting on a shirt when he rescues my dog who just had surgery. Apparently you were wanking off, too. Jinx friend said, I'd rather host a Save a Show. I'd rather host Save a Show and the fans, not going to lie. Yeah, I mean, you could also recognize that the show was... Test wanted nerds fired. Test wanted they wanted blood. Nightmare and Grim wanted Zay and Buff fired.
Yeah, that was in live. I have the clip for that.
Yeah, Meowser, this one is for jerk stuff. This is all I got left after having to pay for therapy because of your insults. Damn. So, anyways,
I love you. I love you. I just want to get through these fucking rundowns. I love
well,
you.
how about we get through the donos and we talk about the rundown as we do, make it as entertaining as possible, and then they'll be done.
I'm trying.
Complaining about it helps, right? So on Cafe.
Maybe.
On Cafe, well, there's two ways to do this. We could pay the bills, or we could We could argue. I'm up for either. I don't care. I don't care.
I just want to get through it.
Because right now, for our audience, the more you donate, the more we interrupt Xylee. The less you donate.
That's funny because when we weren't donating, I was getting interrupted.
The less you donate, the more we can do this reading of what the other shows did. And I'll tell you what, based on the amount of donos we've got, it seems like I'm not interrupting that much.
Man, and we could have been done in the time it took for you guys to argue about which way we should do it, too. That's
crazy. I was picking on you because Becky came in drunk. And I was enjoying picking on you with Becky. But we had Becky leave for free. We had Becky leave for free, actually. AMAC talking smack. Said, cotton candy, sweetie, go. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
I'm jerking it.
Mauricio Alvarez Leon says, I jerk it while we do the rundown. Everybody right now, if you got hands on meat, let me see those meat emojis in the chat. Whap, whap, whap. Whap, whap, whap. Let you do your stuff. BB Phil says all these past marketing expenses helping Rastov get where he is now. Is my mission complete now? Have I lost my purpose? Never, BB Phil. Meat emojis in the chat for BB Phil's meat always being pointed towards Rastov. Thank you, BB Phil. Your man's at the top now.
I'll find something for you, bro. I'll never forget.
So Roxy came into a cafe and was trolling the trash out of cafe. And Hugh Jazz says, definitely not doing this to interrupt. Yeah, of course not.
I'm jerking it.
In the chat. Are you jerking it, Rastov? So
I have to say it every 5 until he tells me
Roxy was in cafe just being obnoxious. And I jumped in and I started obnoxing back. That's all.
Good.
That's all.
Hell yeah.
There was no trouble. Seth looks says, sorry, Zelly, I feel bad about interrupting, but do $5 donos work on Rastov here?
Yes.
I'm jerking it.
Rastov's jerking it. Nasty.
They work.
Nasty. So after cafe, we go into Aussie, and Tech Protect did a very racist rendition of Rastov.
What?
He wore
me?
Yeah, he had your little plaid shirt on, and your mustache was drawn poorly all over his face. I don't know if you have a clip of that, Xylee.
No, I don't.
That was one of the goals they hit.
I don't have any clips from Aussie. The only thing I have from Aussie is that Buff Weave and Nightmare joined and got into it, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Buff Weave and Nightmare jumped on and had a battle?
On Aussie.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, that
it's
during
like old times, but without me.
Yeah, well, Tech Protect was doing a cosplay of Rastov. It was very racist. Seth looks says, "Okay, good to know. Thank you." While you're wanking off, Link Michaels says, "When Becky is throwing it back, Rastov is."
I will leave. I'm jerking it.
Rastov is jerking it. So yeah,
apparently Ken and Jaffe are getting into it right now.
Ken and Jaffe were fighting in the Discord earlier because Ken was saying how every host should put their money where their mouth is and become a cash cow subscriber to their own show. Jaffe doesn't think you should.
I don't think you should have to either. I'm sorry. I stand with Jaffe on this one.
100%. If you're going to support a different fucking show.
Yeah, support a different show.
Give your whole money to a different show.
Absolutely.
Southern Sasquatch is jerk it, Rastov.
I'm jerking it.
Dude, how dope would a shirt be of a Sasquatch with your haircut called the Rasquatch? The Rasquatch shirt would be dope. Yeah. True Love has 4 paws, says for Xylee's producer Pumpkin with a heart emoji.
Hell yeah.
You're jerking it for Pumpkin, Rastov?
No, that's weird.
That's a cat.
Pumpkin! Okay, she's not around. She didn't hear it.
Oh, at least you're jerking it for pussy. So yeah, basically Tech Protect was dressed up as a cholo, which Rastov's everyday attire currently is cholo attire. Very racist stuff.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
They're comfortable shirts.
So yeah, Ken and Jaffe are going back and forth about Ken saying that Jaffe should become a cash cow to his own show. Wraith the Emperor says, when Ken and Jeffy are arguing, Rastov, what are you doing? He is.
I'm jerking it.
Jerking it. Nicole says, Xylee, I sent you a Twitter DM. Just need to tell you something. Not trying to have a conversation, LOL. Rastov, what are you doing right now?
I'm jerking it.
Jerking it. And Lunchbox says, what did Rastov say he liked to do to drunk Becky? Jerk?
I mean, that doesn't make sense grammatically, but I'm jerking it.
You're jerking it to drunk Becky. I think that's what they meant. Grammatically.
No, that's not what they said, though. That's not what they said, though.
Interesting. Well, the bearded big dog, Big J Styles, says, for Billy's tea fund. Are you jerking it into my...
I'm jerking it. Yeah.
Into my tea?
Jerking it. Oh, you know what? If we didn't know that was ice.
I hope that's ice. Rocky BB says, Rastov is not a cholo and you know it, Billy. Could you unbutton the bottom of your... Could you just leave the top button of your flannel buttoned? Just button the top and unbutton the bottom so the bottom's completely open, but the top is buttoned shut. Yeah, and then unbutton the bottom buttons. Just the top two are buttoned.
What? And then just have like everything else like no.
Yeah, that's the cholo way, dude. That's the cholo way. You're so gangster, dude. Rastov is so gangster. All right, so Jeffy and Ken were fighting, and I guess it's still going on right now. Ken, we'll get more into Ken later because Ken might be going through his Savage arc right now, and I mean Savage in a completely like neutral version of the word. The word
happening in the wind.
Macho Man Randy Savage type of word, you know. He's going in his wild man arc. Ken is a wild man right now. He's in his spite mode because we go into Madhouse. Madhouse was good, solid episode. They just got really high. Jeffy got really high, was a goofball. They hung out there. I jumped in near the end, talked with them. It was fun times as always. I recommend you always check them out if you can. They were talking a lot of shit because Keemstar said they should go into a new time slot. I got to interrupt, guys. Sorry. Poke Gaga says, I interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you this important message. Pokemon Fusion Strike booster boxes are nearing $700. It's Modelo time. And Rastov,
I'm jerking it.
You should for a Modelo. Link Michael says, much love, Xylee. Hope your day was good. Much when Keem shit himself, Rastov was...
I'm jerking it.
Jerking it. Toxic Pipla, welcome to Cash Cow. Moo.
Hey, Toxic.
And so we went from the Gwen, big love from We Love
Hope
Gwen.
you don't mind the interruption. Sending big love.
Gwen.
RWO for life. Sparkles emoji. Heart suit emoji.
Thank you,
We
Gwen.
love Gwen's interruptions. Gwen's been interrupting
Miss you,
me.
Gwen.
Gwen's
You're
been
awesome.
interrupting me for years, Rastov.
Mm-hmm.
Years.
Really?
Gwen's been around. I remember her back in my IRL days when I was IRL streaming. I remember her back in 2019, back when I was hot and thin. Thin. I mean, my 300-pound mid 300s days. I'd be out and about with a goddamn speaker, and she'd be sending donos to troll me IRL.
Oh,
I'd get Aussie
remember
donos
Gwen from Aussie.
Yeah, I would be getting Aussie donos from Gwen back when I was running around the streets of Seattle. Gwen's an OG. Love Gwen. Big love Gwen. Anyways, let's talk about the fact that Jaffe was trolling about the time slot. And then fighting in the Discord with Ken. And then Keemstar said when he was saying that he thinks hosts should become cash cows to their own shows. That's Keem's philosophy. He's not pushing it on anybody. Kim was backing up Keem. Jaffe says he thinks otherwise. I don't. Oh, shit. Nightly Truth coming through with that. Pay pig. Remember for 2 months, reminder. When we run around here, we swig for pigs. You know I'm going to swig for you, Nightly Truth. Cheers to you, brother.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Big love to Nightly Truth. RWO for life. David Jeffy says, whenever Rastov is at the top of the loop on an upside-down roller coaster. Oh,
I'm
shit.
jerking it.
He's jerking it. Dude, that means the jizzies would fly back in your face. You know that, right? From the G-force.
Look, you don't necessarily have to finish when you're jerking it.
True. Briggs Corner coming through with the big love too. Thank you, Briggs. Yeah. So what I'm trying to get to here is Jaffe and the Ken fight, and even the Keemstar. The Keemstar said, "I'm actually going to go cash cow to all the channels," and he came and he cash cowed to LolcowRewind. He cash cow to, I believe, every channel. All the channels got a Dan Keem cash cow during the Discord today, and Jaffe's watching now. I assume Ken, if him and Ken are fighting, Ken might be watching. I don't know. Maybe some of that will trickle down into here. I have no idea. But after Madhouse, we go into the Milkers, and Beans was hosting Lolcow Milkers. And Psycho Mom came back to go against Roxy.
Okay, can I say something about that?
Yeah.
One, it showed the Psycho Mom that I knew that she had it in her. Oh my God, that Psycho Mom there was the Psycho Mom I wanted to see. And I was so close to messaging Keem going, listen, I'll run the fucking OBS until Roxy can get her set up and she can learn how to run the OBS. I think it should be Psycho Mom and fucking Roxy. Period.
Well,
there's only two problems. All right. They don't have an OBS runner. All right. But Psycho Mom needs to talk closer to her mic. But that's it. That was the Psycho Mom I wish I would have seen when she was here. Honestly, I enjoyed it. And I think her and Roxy are good with each other. Swear to God.
Yeah. Link Michael says Rastov is edge stuff. Someone clip that. LOL. Edge stuff.
I'm jerking it.
You look cute. So sad when you say that.
It's all right. I'm going to take all my frustrations out on CD-ROM and Glammy later. It's fine.
By jerking it? You jerk it to Tech Talk?
Don't help me. Don't help me, Billy.
He's not very much a help, is he?
No.
It seems like that's what you're saying. I could be mistaken. It did kind of sound like that.
Do you want to know what CD-ROM's going to be saying tonight, though?
What?
Every 5 he has to say crap on my chest.
Roan S with the 10 grifted. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you for the grifted, Roan. Why are you making him do this, nasty Rasty?
This was his idea.
You know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? I think that Rastov is so frustrated after getting off on a show with Keem that he's taking it out on CD-ROM and Glammy Lambi.
True.
No, I can't change. I don't want to change the content because I actually find what they talk about interesting. It's just they have to have something to get the chat involved.
Well,
I'm helping.
After Milkers, we go back to Lolcow Live in the main time spot. Back at 6 p.m. How does it feel to be at 6 p.m., Rastov?
I preferred 8, man. That shit was just easier. I got to sleep in for an extra 2 hours. It was great.
What do you say to the people that thought that they only went to 8 p.m. so you could sleep in an extra 2 hours?
I wish that was the case.
Wait, y'all are going live tomorrow with a 12-hour stream.
Not tomorrow. Sunday.
God damn it, Boogie. I have to ask him. I'm going to have to message him.
Well, Lolcow Live.
I think 12.
Lolcow Live, we had the test boys face off against the nerds for the transgressions of what happened with the bringing in the horny little twink. Well, I don't think he was horny. He was the nude threatening twink.
Yeah.
The skinny little nude boy.
Yep.
I don't fucking see them. I see Captain fucking Kim, Jack. I don't see them.
All right. Well, I got him in. Okay.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, you heard their defense. What are your thoughts?
I just want to quickly say, I didn't actually challenge Buff to a fight real quick. I was referring to the point that he literally challenged to fight Grim when Grim on Aussie initially called out nerds. And he was like, you want to fight us from how about you fight a real one? Yeah, that's there. Also going into the fact your defense was fucking lame. You're trying to use emotional ties to manipulate the outcome, which is pretty fucking pathetic, to be honest with you. Shows how weak you are as a fucking person and an individual. You also keep saying that he was going to go up there and insult the song, but then in the Discord main chat, you were constantly saying, well, you guys were constantly saying, and other people in the Nerds VC were constantly repeating, nah, he wasn't actually going to do that. Well, how did you know that? How did you know that? But you also just said that he also went out.
I mean,
just to make the Discord.
I can say he does know he actually wasn't going to do that. I know he actually wasn't going to do that. Doesn't matter though. Like nobody else knows that. So
yeah,
like
that's the thing. It's the perception of it all.
Yeah, it was a bad look, and Nerds basically gave you the exact weapon that you guys needed to stab them with. Like here's this guy threatening to pull his dick out on your stream. We put him there. Now stab us with it. Take us out. We owe you 200 fucking gifted memberships. You guys played this horribly.
Yeah.
Old Man Housebone with the doji emoji. And Supreme Leader Bread says, Kumstov, much? Like, really, relax. You did that on live stream. Shame.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
I'm jerking it. It's like they had a layup, right? They had a layup where, like, they got the time slot. They were still, like, outperforming Test. And then they were like, you know what? Let's just fucking ruin it for ourselves and send this dude on. And they kicked, like... And you know what? To Test credit, they kicked him at the exact right moment because they kicked him literally as the belt got unbuckled.
Well, yeah.
If they kick him before he unbuckles the belt, he can say, "I just took off my shirt." Like
I know the kid.
Done.
I know the kid. If he wasn't gonna come up, say what he was gonna do, take his shirt off slowly, unbuckle. He was giving them all the time to kick him, right? He thought he was being a little edgy troll and he was giving them content to rile up the audience. He thought he was being performative. He thought he was being funny, putting on a show. And it was like, dude, it didn't work out well. You gave them everything they needed to now hang the nerds. You guys played this horribly. Sorry. In the Game of Thrones, you do not get the throne this time. You shit your pants.
People were saying the punishment was so light, though.
Well, I mean, do you really think they should be fired for this?
No, not at all. I don't think they should be fired, no.
Because I think here's the punishment. They don't have host roles until Test gets 200 gifted. That's pretty decent, right?
It's
I would love to get 200 gifted. Like the Rewind doesn't get 200 gifted in a night. We're not like those other. We're not like those other channels that get 200 gifted every night, 400 gifted every night. We're lucky to get 200 gifted a week.
I do think they should have had to swap time slots until they were able to fucking crowdfund that money.
Shy, well, thank you for the 20 grifted.
Thank you, Shy.
Nice, Shy. But, you know.
But yeah, it's like that's who knows how long it's going to take Test to get 200 gifted.
I got a feeling it's going to happen tonight. I got a feeling
if it happens tonight, then guess what?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, because what actually happened to Test? They got nothing actually happened with them throwing this boy up other than their song got interrupted.
They got promoted on live.
Yeah.
Promoted on Drummer Alert, and they wind up with 200 members.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So in the grand scheme of things, Test got a huge fucking W off of this. Nerds look like fucking fools for what they did. I'd say Nerds didn't get off lightly. I'd say Nerds took a big stinky fucking L on this. And Test doing the no, we want them fired thing is, in my opinion, a little too close to no, I want Twiggy gone.
I wasn't saying that I wasn't saying that I think they got off light. I do think it would have been more interesting to see them do it at a different time slot. And I don't have bias because I fucking love Buff. That guy's my boy. So, I don't know. I just wanted to hear what your opinions on it were.
My opinion is Nerds took a big fucking L. Tess got the big W. The whole thing wasn't worth the squeeze. Never ender, welcome to Pay Pig. You know what we do around here when we get a Pay Pig?
Oh, shit. Pay Pig.
Every time we get a Pay Pig, I LolcowRewind. We jerk it by swigging for our pigs. We take a shot in the mouth.
I just take a shot. I don't jerk it. That's what
we swig for our pigs. We swig for our pigs.
That's all I do.
We take a shot in the mouth for our pigs.
Shot in the mouth. A nice spicy load of alcohol.
No, if I want to take the shot now. Thank you, Billy. You ruined it.
You can swig for pigs. That's what we do around here.
You should switch to Bailey's in future. You got a good Pay Pig there too. Neverender's awesome.
Love Neverender, yeah. No.
Yep.
But the whole point I'm getting at is you can say that you want more to happen to Nerds, but what more could happen? The guy that threatened, he's gone. I think he's a funny young man, and I've known him for a while. I know he wouldn't actually have done that, but I also know that he goes hard sometimes, and he's a wild boy. I've seen him troll people in real life. He goes out and like he called the apartment complex one time and told them that he called the apartment complex and said, "Hey, I just want to clear that I have a cement truck coming to fill the apartment with cement for a YouTube video. They're going to be here in about 10 minutes, so they're going to be taking up 3 parking spaces. I just want to tell you ahead of time they'll be taking up 3 parking spaces. It's for a YouTube video, so I just wanted to clear it up. They're going to be taking up." And the apartment's like, "No, you can't do that. No, I'm renting the apartment. It's my apartment. It's fine. I'm just going to be taking up 3 parking spaces." He's a little troll like that. He does troll stuff. He's a little prick.
Seem like it, but I mean,
Trill says, "Thanks for keeping it real, guys. Somebody's got to do it, right? I mean, shit. I like doing it." And Matt G says, "Rastov, when Stan Marsh was jacking it, San Diego, what were you doing jacking it, San Diego?"
Jerking it.
Jerking it live. Lolcow live.
Do you think that Drake's going to get unbanned?
I mean, I think he can get unbanned and he wouldn't be a menace, but I also think that, he did what he did because he pushes the envelope. I think he's a smart, young, talented boy that goes too far sometimes.
Yeah.
And let's say if he did get unbanned, what do you think are the odds of him getting on one of these 3 new shows that Game's building?
I don't know. He's a very very interesting character. I wouldn't. I don't know. I do not know.
Glammy's in waiting, by the way.
Well, we have to get through the rundown. We have one more show to go through, right? No, actually, we have to talk about Tobiscus. Let's see, Rastov, you were live for this one. He was your childhood idol.
Dude, that was my childhood idol. I used to watch his videos. It's the first time I've seen Boogie shut the fuck up for more than fucking 2 minutes, dude. That was crazy.
There's something about old YouTubers, and I think, is it histrionic personality disorder? What is it? Is it?
I don't know.
Is it onset male BPD? What are these guys? It's like this is the era of YouTube where everybody comes out with maybe I fucked my cat. The Shane Dawson thing. All these guys were out of their fucking mind. Doing
but
wild
you didn't think
shit.
about that at the time because you clicked the video and you were like, ha ha ha, for 30 minutes.
You loved it at the time. Seth Look says, put Drake on a show called Lolcow Hogs. Hey, keep that in your pants. But
there's one thing I do want to have happen with Drake. I do want to see what him and Twiggy would be like interacting, just because everyone keeps calling people the new Twiggy. All right. So far, I'm not impressed. I want to see it. Anyway, Tobuscus, dude. I was happy and I was sad. I was happy because it's Tobuscus, but I was sad because it actually hurts me to see someone in that much pain.
I don't know. I kind of want to see him on a show with Sky Does Minecraft and maybe one other person that can really talk about some conspiracy shit, some real deep level, like.
And then we'll all lose our channels because that channel will get shut down by YouTube.
Where's the Lolcow channels gone? Well,
where have all the Lolcows gone? That shit was great. OG Salt Lake says Onision was nuts too. I'm saying everybody back then, the only person back then who wasn't nuts was Jenna Marbles. And she was like, fuck it, I'm gone. She walked away from it all.
Do you think it's because YouTube gave just like regular people an opportunity to be like movie stars, essentially, right?
No.
They just didn't know what the fuck to do with
I think it was because the only people that rise to the top when regular people have the opportunity to be movie stars are the psychopaths. Regular people don't have what it takes to step over other regular people. The histrionic psychopaths do. Everybody who thinks their shit is better than everybody else and is willing to step on the neck of somebody else to get there gets to the top. And I've met tons of these fucking people. You know why I like Keem and Boogie so much?
Why?
Because they're willing to do it, and they also care enough about people that while they do it, they offer them a rope to come do it with them.
Yeah. That part's fun.
They're like,
I'm glad we're nice though, the three of us. I'm glad we're just nice people that would never ever do that.
You know how many people Keemstar has platformed that have stabbed him in the back and made him and tried to take him down? The problem is he usually platformed them in the first place. He was like, dude, I'm strong enough to. He's built the foundation strong enough to outlast these people, and they only got to where they were because he helped pull them up. It's like, you ever watch American Gladiators?
Yeah.
You see them when they're up in the sky on those platforms. They got those fucking sticks, and they have to knock each other off the platform. They try and knock Keemstar off, and he's like, "You're gone. You're gone. You're gone."
It's literally like the king is dead. Long live the king. Like,
yeah. And Boogie, you know, he came up way back in the day, and I don't know if he's brought as many people up, but he's been real kind to people along the way. He's always been a good collab running with people, and he made a lot of friends. He made a lot of friends along the way, and a lot of people maybe don't fuck with him as much anymore, but I know he has a fucking phone load of contacts of people that he really took time to talk with and be close with, mental health type shit, because Boogie was his own fucking therapist for a long time. He was a wacky son of a bitch, but he talked to other people about it and got them through it because he would heal other people before himself. Because looking into his own demons was a lot harder than looking into other people's shit. And he knew how many self-applied he knew how many self-applied band-aids he'd put on. He could help people put little self-applied band-aids on their boo-boos.
That's the thing. Like, when you feel true pain, you either go like one of two ways, maybe three. I don't know what the other two are, but I'm very similar to him, where I will literally try and prevent people from feeling that same pain, which usually helps them speedrun it quicker, which sucks. But you know, the intentions are good.
Koala Kugel says, "Thanks for always bringing me up when I'm tipsy. Love you, Xylee and Billy. Rastov, what do you do when I'm on screen?"
I'm jerking it. But why do you want me to jerk it to you? That sounds weird.
Epic Brady says, hear me out. Toby Turner, Sky Does Minecraft, and Eric.
God.
Eric would probably give them a very serious conversation when they go deep into their theories. Because I've heard Sky Does Minecraft go pretty deep on some conspiracy theory stuff. Fuck, maybe it should just be Toby Turner, Sky Does Minecraft, and Keemstar. Because Keemstar be wanting to talk deep about a lot of this shit. But he holds back because he wants to get on the ark. Did you see that tonight?
Dude, I was like, how you get your name on one of those lists, just in case?
You ain't getting on, dude.
I ain't getting on that list, no.
I don't know if Keem's gonna make it, but you ain't getting on. I might have an aunt or uncle that can get me on if they love me enough, but
if I get officially adopted, can I come with you?
Nah. I'm probably not getting on, and I'm probably dying early enough. I don't need to get on. Rocky BB says the new thing is going to be don't go full Twiggy. You never go full Twiggy. I still miss Jenna Marbles so much and hope she'll come back 5 years gone.
Yeah.
She might come back, but she'll come back probably in a capacity where she's like, she'll be the new Martha Stewart. She'll be Martha Stewart for the new generation. Shifty says, pour one out for our homie Joji. He will be missed for real. I don't know. You guys are all familiar with Joji?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys watching know Joji. He would always come and post ducks. He'd come on stream and just do little duck emojis. It seems Joji is gone from the server and maybe from this time on Earth. I don't know. Wherever you are, Joji, much love. I love that you were loved by just about everybody who saw you unanimously, and you are missed. And if you're watching right now and just need a time away, we love you. And if you're not and you're gone, we love you even more.
Yeah, definitely.
The truth of the matter is I am gonna just say Queens was a fun little show. Becky drank. Sweet Tea showed up 20 minutes late at a family reunion on the day that she was supposed to be taking her intern seriously.
Yeah, imagine you're trying to be an intern. You're being an intern. You're trying to get a job on a show, and you can't even show up on time. Imagine.
I don't know if she's shown up on time ever. But also, she has to stop saying, I'm trying, I'm new to this, I'm trying, I'm new to this. It's like, bro, then you ain't gonna make it. Like, just, you don't talk about what you're gonna do, you just do.
The quacking guy, not Filthy Frank Joji. Anybody watching? Filthy Frank Joji is perfectly fine, I believe. This Joji is from the Discord. He was a member of the Discord, fan of the show, friend of the show. But yeah, she's a pet project right now. We'll see what happens with that girl. And that wraps us up. We're live on Rewind, 1 hour in. That was the rundown.
Hey.
Now let's bring in Glammy Lambi, live correspondent from Tech Talk. Glammy, how do you feel about the slave driver Rastov running your show?
I am not a slave driver.
So I was channeling my inner boogie.
The gaming monkey. Welcome to Cash Cow. What's your inner boogie?
With all this stuff, because I couldn't talk, it was frustrating. So I figured, well, I'm not just gonna sit there.
You look like if someone tried to push Boogie inside of Desi.
That works too.
You look like if
Whatever's
Desi
funny.
was forced to eat Boogie over the course of like 1 week.
Well, whatever's funny. I was just channeling my inner Boogie. You know, Boogie tried to be like Keem, so I tried to be like Boogie.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel like it went?
I mean,
sounds like it
was
sucked.
Different. It was different. I mean,
sounds like shit.
It was the best.
Sounds like total shit to me.
It was the best
garbage
show that we
had,
but I mean, with the
I'd say based on your response, it's total shit.
Tell the truth, Glammy.
With what?
How you feel.
I just did. It's all over.
You
it's
literally
really
didn't say anything.
You can't tell. Billy clocked it. How come you couldn't pick it up?
I was looking at the camera.
Oh, we did. You're looking at yourself because you jerk it. So
This level of insubordination ain't gonna fly. Just saying.
So sorry.
Now, for those of you
it was
watching, what do you guys suggest Rastov do to Glammy Lambi for this level of insubordination?
No.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
I'm not
about that.
I'm not gonna do anything to Glammy. CD-ROM
Oh,
don't get it because when we tell lies and we do dishonest things, we hurt the people around us. So punishments are dealt to their co-host.
Right, I forgot about that too. Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry, CD.
He's getting a lot at the moment. No, he's
Yeah.
fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah, he's good. It's just different. It was different. It was
No.
different. But it was a good show. I think it was a good show. It's just it was different.
Well, it makes
Just because
Rewind think
Keemstar
that
said it was boring doesn't mean it was boring, okay?
Why does it feel
boring.
Why do I feel like it sucks?
Because I couldn't talk, and that sucks.
Well, it's making
funny, though.
it's making me want to take a nap live on Lolcow
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But
well, I'm sorry to hear that. I was hoping for a better report. Outdated Panda says, Billy, back in the day, Tobe was a great YouTuber. Okay, but he's obviously smashed and delusional. Go, Glammy, be you. Thank you, Outdated Panda. No, back in the day, all these YouTubers were great. But there's so many psychotic YouTubers from back in the day, right?
Right. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I feel like maybe I gotta be more psychotic.
Was that what the new meta is? To be more psychotic?
Glammy, stop. You should know who the fuck you are by now.
No, I know.
Stop.
Well, I was going off of what he said earlier.
Be
I thought it was
Glammy.
funny.
Be Glammy.
No, I know. I thought it was funny.
How do you feel about Keemstar's
what he said
reaction to you
earlier.
putting ranch on you?
Oh, that was so disheartening.
His reaction was to get Rastov to put ranch on him, and Rastov's reaction
Oh, that
was
part
not
was
to.
funny. That part was funny. I was like, do it.
So
do
Rastov,
it.
why is
I
it
didn't
good
know
for
he was
thee
gonna
and not
say-
for good for she and not for thee?
I didn't make her do it. She did it on her own.
Yeah, why is it but good for me but not for you?
I don't
Wait,
think it was
did
good
somebody
for
tell
anybody.
you to do that? Did somebody tell you to do that, or did you do it on your own?
I did it on my own.
Epic Brady says, punish Rastov. He on Tech Talk Glammy. He knows what he did. Was he jerking it? Not for a tenor.
Quite a lot. Quite a lot.
No, I don't. I thought
You
Tobiscus
talk big
was.
on this show, Glammy.
I thought
You talk
Tobiscus
big on
was.
this show. I'm gonna see you in a couple hours.
I thought
I know.
Tobiscus was entertaining. By the way, on Lolcow Live today, dude was on one.
I don't know.
Kinda
He
entertaining.
sounded like
Dude
he
was on one.
He's a man in pain.
He was interesting.
I want to
He was
see.
interesting.
I want to see his late night show. I want to see the late night.
I don't know if he was on one or on something.
I want to see his late
Poor
night
little guy.
show. On his late night show.
But I don't know who he is beyond that.
Well, I want to know who Glammy Lambi is tonight on Tech Talk. What are your plans to deal with the evil Rastov?
Having fun. Just having fun. And it's gonna be CD's Rom's turn to do the OBS, so we'll have to see how that goes.
His turn? Did you not do it last night?
I did do it last night.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, we'll see.
Well,
how it
because
goes.
everything was set up and everything, and he didn't
Yeah.
have everything set up, so it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, no, that makes
So
sense. That makes sense.
so he's gonna take it over tonight.
Okay,
We'll see
good.
how that goes. Yeah. And I took what you said, and I'm gonna.
Well, I'm going to take what I said and let you go. Have a good night, Glammy. Rastov,
Oh, you fucked my sound thing. Hold on one second.
I fucked the sound thing?
I have no idea.
Well, this, everything about this is exciting. Exciting stuff.
I can't believe he's doing 3 more shows, bro. I think he needs to get these shows straight before making 3 more shows.
I'm excited. Outdated Panda, come through Cash Cow Society. Honestly, Glammy is a persona, and you can help her to get a thick skin. We have been
Nope,
helping her
already
to get a
did
thick
that.
skin. We have
Been doing it.
We support Glammy in all of her endeavors at the witching hour when she is live on Tech Talk. I call in to Tech Talk on occasion. I enjoy CD-ROM and her together. I think you guys should check it out when it comes on. But live right here on Rewind, I need to know something, Rastov.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your tenure on Lolcow Live?
I am just trying to do my best. Right? Wings left a massive hole. I ain't talking about his size. You know, and the show is not going to be the same, but it can be different. So I just need to make sure that I'm the best Rastov I can be. And hopefully that's enough.
How long do you think the show's not going to be the same thing as going to be the tagline for the show? Because it's been,
I know, right?
It's been like a week now.
Let's keep saying it. I think it's fine. I'll stop saying it.
Like today when Tobiscus was on, I was really waiting for that dissenting opinion that the show used to have. I was like, damn, it could really use someone with a voice of reason right now. The hater
and
that comes in.
What would the voice of reason have said, Billy?
Well, I mean, in the moment, somebody would have called out the guest, just about anything, just about anything. So come on, dog, you ain't really, come on, dog, you ain't really gonna have no late night show. Come on, dog, you ain't talking about. Come on, dog.
Who the fuck? Calvos was in the chat saying that shit.
Yeah, basically, you could have just read what Kavos was saying from the chat.
No.
You could have said, come on, dog, and then verbatim whatever Kavos was typing.
Bro, Kim said, I swear to God, if you fucking embarrass me, you're fired. All right? I fucking said twice as much as Boogie did. He just sat there like this the whole time.
Maybe. It's true though. Maybe it's the future. Is Tobiscus is the future. The future of Lolcow. I'm excited to see. Whenever there's a Lolcow guest on, Wings is always that guy that makes it fucking muddy, right? He always was muddying that shit up.
Well, he was the negative one. He was the Debbie Downer. That was his role. Yeah.
I'm like, damn. This is the moment. This is the moment where I'm kind of waiting for things to get derailed a little bit.
I agree with God, who was it that just said it? Sid said it. But I like the dynamic of LCL currently. I do too. I like the dynamic that you three have.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. I like it.
I'm enjoying it.
Yesterday was just a fun time. Like, it was just a fun, happy day.
Yeah.
Started off shitty.
Started off shitty. Is that a shit joke?
Well, no, it wasn't, but that's actually pretty funny.
Bowel moves
I
day?
wish I just said it was. No, it's because I got put on fucking trauma earlier. It looked like I jacked it on stream.
Power Edge 1986 says Rastov looks like a 2005 Triple H with that hair. LOL.
I'm jerking it.
Poor Rastov.
Danny Jukes comes through the Cash Cow says, love this show so much. Keep up the good work. Good work, good jerk. You know, let's go. Ven Seg in the chat. What's going on, Ven? Good to have you here. Much love and appreciation.
Hey, Vinseg.
Oh, Vinseg, nice.
Ben Killis says the difference is Wings never gave a F if he got fired. Meanwhile, Rasty is scared shitless if he says one wrong thing, he's cooked. Also, he was too busy
jerking it.
Poor Rastov.
I'm not scared. It's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? Like, I genuinely didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I was sitting there like waiting for him to say something really bad.
Well, Rastov is like the cool thing about Rastov, and this is what I'm really enjoying, is like to the average Lolcow Live fan, is this is somebody who is like the fan put into the scenario. Rastov is like, if you got to create a player, you know, in a video game, yes. you are level oneing a create a player in a video game, and every episode you're watching this create a player make choices and turn into maybe an all-time great Lolcow, or you might just hit reset on the fucking game. You don't know yet.
Maybe.
You don't know if you're playing Elder Scrolls or what's that stupid fucking video game that everybody hated? The one with all the levels. They're like, fuck this. There's like No Man's Land or something, No Man's Sky.
Oh, No Man's Sky. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, fuck this.
I mean, they made it poorly when it came out, but they fixed it now.
Wait a minute, maybe they'll fix you. But I'm not saying you're even that. I'm not even saying you're No Man's Sky. You could be like the Elder Scroll. Like, oh, yeah, this is fucking awesome. We're just getting started, and there's so much to do here. But that's the cool thing.
I'm just a different vibe, you know? I'm the humanity of the show, I think.
Well, that sucks. Nobody wants...
People don't want humanity.
Nobody wants humanity.
But some people do.
And that's what's gross. If you guys came here
and you're going to rotate out.
If you guys come here for humanity, then you're real sick.
Well, see, no, that's dumb, right? Because I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right? Even Keemstar doesn't know this, okay? Nobody comes to Rewind to watch you guys rewind. They come to Rewind to see the two of you.
Look, I'm gonna let you.
I don't know if you guys knew that.
I'm gonna let you on. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. We don't even come to Rewind to rewind. No, we
You okay, Xylee?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We come to Rewind for the audience, to keep the audience updated, and to bring in Tiger Maxi. Tiger Maxi, you are live on Lolcow Rewind. You're in the hot seat. Is your mind connected to the Lolcow world, Tiger Maxi?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Yo.
Hi.
Hi. What's going on in
you guys see
your
me?
world, in the Lolcow world? We see you live and clear.
Oh. Nothing much. I'm just sitting here watching. It's actually my first time in the Lolcow Live Discord.
Well, welcome, first-time caller. Have you been following all the antics of the Lolcow world? Anything particular you want to bring up?
Not really. I'm just all the stuff that happened with, the milkers is not really that good. I hope they can find a new host that works well with Roxy.
Are you a big fan of?
And we as panties.
Are you a big fan of Roxy?
Not really. I normally only watch Lolcow Live and Lolcow Rewind. I'm actually kind of mad at her for what she said to you about wishing you had got COVID and HIV.
Yeah,
that was rude.
Yeah. Yeah. How could she be such
a mouth on that woman?
How could she be such a witch?
I agree. How could she? How dare she? Even?
Well, I'm not mad at her because I expect the worst from that heathen.
Absolutely.
She's a nasty witch of a woman. So you like
She's
live?
a heathen.
You like live? You like rewind? You got good taste. Do you have any words of wisdom for Rastov now that he's been the new host of Lolcow Live? Any tips?
He needs to step up his game. He's with the big boys now.
Ooh.
You're where the big boys play.
How would you propose?
She
How
went
would you
like this.
propose
She
I
went
do
bang,
that?
Bang.
How do I step
Damn.
up my game? Tell me. Help me. Educate me.
Learn from the best. Keemstar and Boogie.
There you go.
You gotta watch what they do.
All right,
you gotta
I will.
listen.
All right, I've watched what Boogie's done. I promise you, I'm doing the fucking opposite. I'm doing the fucking opposite.
Well, at least listen to Keem.
Oh, but then I get called a dick rider. I can't win. No, I am. I appreciate you.
Hey, welcome to the world of working with Keem. You never win until the end, okay? Just saying.
I have to remember the people that love me.
It's a bumpy ride, but you get there.
Well.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me. I'll see you guys later.
For sure, Tiger Maxi. Thank you for calling in. You have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Danny, thank you for the love. You owe one.
I'm joking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Danny coming through. I want to bring in Reagan's Brand Entertainment. Reagan's Brand Entertainment, how are you doing on this fine Friday afternoon? If we can get you coming through. If we can get you coming through.
Unmute. Hello.
Check,
Hello?
check.
Microphone check. You're live on LolcowRewind. How you doing?
I just want to say it's pretty damn cool to be here. Thank you guys so much for pulling me up. Billy, I've been hitting your music for a while now. Love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Xylee, you are pretty awesome too. We had some pretty good interactions on Twitter not too long ago. I'm the John Reagan's persona.
Oh. Was it good or was it bad? I can't remember.
Very good. You reacted pretty good to some of my stuff. I was throwing a couple memes there of some of the Lolcow Live stuff, including when y'all reacted to Ozzy reacting to David Jaffe being lost.
Yeah.
Great.
That was a fun episode. That was a fun episode.
But yeah, I come from the EFED wrestling community, and I know Billy knows a bit about that, and he's friends with Ricky Shane Page,
RSP,
who's one of my favorite deathmatch wrestlers.
He's awesome. Yeah. Have you been watching Lolcow?
Oh yeah, and I've noticed a lot of similarities between the EFED community and the Lolcow universe. It's like a lot of showmanship. You know, you talk shit, you got to be able to back it up, you know, and play off of everybody.
There's a lot of wrestling theory is kind of brought into what Michael Kid Behind a Camera does. I know he's really close friends with Paul Heyman, one of the great wrestling promoters, and I think they learn a lot about promotion from each other.
Oh yeah,
and how to work.
I'm
with
a
people.
huge ECW guy, Paul Heyman fan. I did backyard stuff for a while. I've done ring announcing for a now defunct promotion. So I have a bit of history.
If you had to beat the shit out of one Lolcow, who would you pick?
Well, good old John Reagan's. I want to take the clickbait out of Kid Behind a Camera, because we all know, and I'm going to get into a little promo here because I haven't done this in a while. I haven't done a promo in the EFED world since August.
God damn it, John. Get to it.
The fact of the matter is this, Kid Behind a Camera, even though I do respect you,
he's not on the show. You should have went after Rastov. Come back next time with a Rastov promo.
I was waiting for it. I knew exactly what you were fucking doing.
You were right there.
You might as well have been like, now who would you like to Rastov fight in a Rastov with a fucking, like, dude.
Thank you for calling in, John. Here's some. I'm old school. I was big into wrestling, John. You know that. You follow me. Here's a tip. You come on the show. We don't need to know your history. We need to know your future. And your future, the best promo you can cut is somebody on the damn screen. You don't want to take the audience's attention away from what's going on live on the screen. You got a gun for me. You got a gun for Xylee. You got a gun for Rastov. And this is my and Xylee's show. You probably want a gun for Rastov. That's just basic fucking theory. But I appreciate.
Now, if you want to show that you have a set of nuts, boulders between your legs, you go for Billy, because literally no one else will.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. If you want to show that you got boulders and no brain, you go for Billy.
Yep.
Because I'll fucking knock you down.
And if you want to replace your host, fucking send them over.
But thank you for calling in, John.
Okay, not necessarily. Okay, let's not go that far. Let's not go that far. All right.
Oh, okay. Sure.
What do you guys think? Let's bring in Solo Shade. Solo Shade, you're live on LolcowRewind. I think you are.
Hello.
Hey,
can y'all hear me?
We got you live and clear,
Shade.
Solo Shade. There's a Gengar behind you.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
And a Snorlax. What do you like, chunking Pokemon? You got big chunky Pokemon behind you?
I also have a big giant Pikachu.
What, you got Fat Pikachu too?
Yes.
Let's go. How you doing tonight on Lolcow Universe? Is there anything you want to call out in the Lolcow world?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. We're good. You've been watching
Doing
these shows?
pretty good.
So I just wanted to share my thoughts on Sweet Tea.
Yes.
Because I was watching Queens, and
let's do it, girl. Let's do it. Because I see the look on your face. I think I'm right there with you. Go for it.
So, I talked to Glammy about this in the AC, but after Glammy had her like emotional like time, I was done with emotional people. So I feel like her being emotional, one, is not it. Two, she doesn't need to start drama when it doesn't need to happen. Like, stupid. Like, why are you trying to start something that there's nothing to start?
Thank you.
Tina, I don't think Tina did anything wrong. That's just how Tina is. That's how she treats everybody. So I don't know why she took that so, like, to heart.
That's how I look at it. Tina gave her the respect she does to everybody else. She literally treated her like she does everybody else.
Yeah.
She made her cry.
There's people.
Okay, I just want to say something about that. Sweet Tea began to cry. And the first thing that happened, as soon as the tears started coming out of her eyes, I get a fucking DM going, you better be nice about Sweet Tea tonight on Rewind. You better be nice about Sweet Tea tonight. Like, why? That girl is crying. Okay,
No, I feel like I think that was a manipulation tactic to keep everybody trying to be nice to her. She mentioned that she's been a fan for a long time and this was her dream. But I promise you, like, there are multiple hundreds of people in here that their dream is probably to be on this show, but they just don't have it.
Okay, wait a minute. How did it just become a dream? Because she just got on the internet.
I don't know. That's what she said on Queens, so that's what I'm going with.
I think that's because that's what the expectation is that everyone says, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? Dreams are exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
They're dreams. It doesn't mean it's always going to happen.
Yeah, and some of them should just stay dreams.
Yeah.
I gotta say, for Tina D, this hasn't been a dream, this has been a reality. For me, this hasn't been a dream, this has been a reality. For Xylee, this hasn't been a dream, this has been a reality. For a lot of us, we've been doing shit for years, okay? For years. When you come here on a dream and you get multiple opportunities to fumble and fail, I give big fuck you energy when your tears come out. I don't care about your tears. We've had to hold back blood, sweat, and other liquids, piss, pus, everything for what we do. We've bled, all that. Tears are just a small part of what we've had to let fly for what we've done through the years for this. So your tears mean nothing. Your crying currency, don't spend here. Fuck off with that shit. You're sad, good. More of that. Do it on camera and maybe bait some donos for Queens or whatever show you're on at the time. Because it has no other value to me. I don't care about your feelings. You feel them. And then move on. The show goes on. But your feelings are yours. And any audience member that feels bad for you, I want you to know this. We all feel down sometimes. But we all don't get the opportunity that this person is getting. Okay? Whether it's Sweet Tea, whether it's Glammy, whether it's anybody. And your emotions don't make you a fucking host. They don't make you a YouTuber, a streamer, a singer, a dancer, a movie star. They don't make you anything in this world. All your emotions make you as human, and we're all fucking human. And if they tap into your human ability to feel bad for them, that's manipulation, whether they're doing it on purpose or not. If you're being manipulated, then be manipulated for LolcowRewind and send some donos to us. And Stan Designs, I call BS on the new to the internet story. She said she was a fan of Keem and Drama Alert as a teenager.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, and
CIA, the only Renoa simp, says I dream of Rastov to stop.
Jerking it.
Ayo. And Koala Kugo says, Zally, I need your cornbread recipe. I know you make a mean one, girl.
I do make a good cornbread. Just saying.
Was that a 5?
Yeah.
I'm jerking it.
In the cornbread?
No, ew! You better not.
Everywhere, apparently.
No secret sauce in my cornbread.
Beans
okay?
and cornbread. Yeah, that's a good point, though, Solo Shade. Thanks for bringing that up. I want to bring in
my new best friend,
David Jaffe, host of Lolcow Madhouse, and notorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait. Let me introduce my new best friend. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My new best friend, Mr. David Jaffe.
What?
Okay.
Did I miss something? What the fuck happened that you guys are best friends now?
Let me tell you something. I heard that little motherfucker calling in about wrestling. This little Ken fella over in the Pay Pig, that motherfucker. I swear to God, I will take him at WrestleMania if he can actually have the goddamn courage to show up, but he won't because he's too busy looking at goddamn birds in a goddamn nest, and he's too goddamn busy talking about whose horoscope it is today. Let me tell you something, military boy. You show up with your goddamn birds. Nobody wants to look at goddamn birds. Your show's supposed to wake people up. I swear to God, I have fucked corpses before that had more excitement of watching your goddamn show. Oh, hi, Xylee.
Hi. So, Shade, I'm going to take you out and I'm going to bring Miss Brantley in, okay?
That's fine. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thank you for calling in. You were
Solo
awesome.
Shade.
Thank you.
Miss Brantley, live.
Well, look who's here. It's the boss's wife. Everybody's supposed to be scared of her. Here she is, everybody. Brantley.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
I'm not
Oh,
even going to
Jesus.
address your weird little fucking comment that you made.
Oh,
it really
that's too.
fucked your life up. That's fine.
Let me ask you something, Brantley. Somebody in the chat today was saying that you were having to take your nerd stuff because you're really into nerds and geek shit and tamp it down. Cause Keemstar, he's there like Keemstar don't like that. He don't like when girls are nerds. Is that true? Or are you taking the essence of who you are and shoving it in a goddamn hole, Brantley?
No, I'm so sorry. I wonder where you got that comment from, though. Can you give me that reference? Because he loves whenever I'm gaming.
Oh, I couldn't tell you who it was. Somebody on this here channel, the Discord, Brantley.
Yeah, she was picking on me for playing Magic cards, so I don't think she's a nerd.
Oh, I don't care if she's a nerd or not. My
She was
beef
bullying
is not with
me.
that.
Okay,
I hear about that.
I don't even care about Jaffe right now. This is
Oh no, you don't care about me right now. What in the world will I do? What in the world will I do?
Okay, well, I'm calling not for you.
No, I got it. I got it. No,
I
I got it. You're way up here, and I'm way down here, and everything that
You don't need Keemstar's clout, but you call on to every show.
You've got a. Oh, look at that accent coming out, honey. You know good and goddamn well you are just a five and dime like I am. You were born in the sticks just like I was, and you change your voice. Well, let me tell you something.
Oh no,
Brantley.
I wasn't born in the sticks. I was born in a different area than the sticks. I just grew up a little bit in the sticks. There's a difference. I have a little bit of
Listen, you're my Southern baby. I don't give a fuck.
I have different
Speaking
different
of
things
sticks,
to me.
the jig is up. We finally found you. Brantley, you're live on LolcowRewind. How you doing?
What's up?
I know it. I wanted to mainly talk about the Sweet Tea shit
Star
because she
Spangled
just
Luchador
said
is suing for gimmick infringement, by the way.
And I'm jerking it.
What'd she say, Brantley?
So here's the thing. I remember seeing her. She was late. I know that. And then we left to go ATVing and go and live our little lives that are personal. And we come back and Sweet Tea is losing it kind of in the Discord. And I want to know what happened. So she's like, yeah, I kind of embarrassed myself, all this and that. I'm hearing what you guys are saying. And then she DMs me back on the main chat and says that she came back on to Queens. So she was originally kicked off, I'm guessing.
No, she showed up late because she was at a family party and then left.
Or something like that. She was in the park.
Family party. She was at a family park thing. So she left to finish her party and then came back later.
And then she says that she was treated like shit by Tina. And Tina, I love you, but you can't do that to an intern. You have to make her better. And I know tough love is a thing, but you can't do that. You have to teach her. And if you're telling her that she's worthless and that you're going to take her entire life away, that's kind of fucked.
She was
like,
Like, you should probably watch the episode. She showed up late, was at a family reunion party, not contributing anything, and then they kicked her for a $50 dono until she finished her party, and then came back and then finished the episode with Becky. And Tina was being like Tina, but they were going after each other, and Becky was coaching her pretty well. The thing she's probably talking about was that she was crying with Becky. They were both very emotional, so she was probably up in her feelings because her and Becky got in each other's emotional pockets. You should watch it because it's kind of interesting.
I will, but in the main chat, she was saying that Tina was saying that she could ruin her career and her life, and that's what bothered her. That's what made her cry.
Tina's made one comment saying that I could have you like off this network with one word sort of thing. Like, yeah, that's not the exact quote, but like she wasn't saying she'd like ruin her career or anything like that. She was just like, I could get you off of here if you.
It's Tina though. She was coming at Tina, and Tina was coming back. Like, what do you want her to do coming at Tina? This is like,
well, I know.
Is Tina supposed to just sit back and take it from a new girl? Like, it's like
no, definitely not. But I know Tina. I know her, and I love her, and I love her for who she is. But the thing is that she's an intern. You know what I mean? Like, she's just now starting out. I know that she doesn't know shit, just like all the other fucking interns, just like all the other hosts that have a show right now, and they learned how to do that. And yeah, she's gonna like pick fights. She's gonna be a little entertainer. Yeah. But she doesn't know how to take it. Obviously, we gotta.
Tina is the one that beat up a $5,000 table and cost Fat Camp Tina's not fucking teacher Tina. Tina is boss up, no bullshit psycho fucking Tina. She went real life on the fucking table and cost Fat Camp thousands of dollars because that's true. Tina. Like, we can't be like, now Tina, this new girl's here. You can't just tell her you could break her because Tina don't give a fuck, right?
I mean, I noticed that Tina started shit too. Like, whenever she first got in there was a lot of shit talking. Even Sweet Tea was bulldozed because she sat there and was like, I know I was late. I'm sorry. I could come back later if you want. Like, I saw all that. So
to be fair, Tina has done that with every single person that has gone up there. She did it with Zay. She did it with Foot Girl. She did it with Glammy.
People that are already acknowledged of the show and people that already know. Like, obviously,
Glammy didn't know.
Glammy knows. Come on.
She knows now.
Yeah, now she didn't.
She was clueless as fuck.
There's no way.
She then.
You put an intern into a high volatile situation between Becky and Tina. You're gonna get this. This is how she learns from Tina. Tina's not the coddling teacher. Tina is, I'll beat the table up with a baseball bat.
But motherfucker, I am Keemstar. I will run.
People like Brantley. Tina came at her from the gate.
And Sweet Tea
tried to talk back,
directly
but Tina bulldozed her.
Against fucking Queens tomorrow when they go live.
Wait,
you can say Tina's this and Tina's that and Tina's this and Tina's that, but I am fucking Keemstar. I don't give a fuck. Rewind that shit.
Rewind.
What did he say?
He's running Brantley and Sweet Tea live versus Queens tomorrow.
Damn.
Tina should have put on the kitty paws when she dealt with Sweet Tea.
Maybe that's what she needs to do then. I don't know.
But from like Queen's point of view, right? She's on Milkers, right? They kick her off. She gets put on Queens. She talks shit on Milkers. They're like, we'll take you in. She goes back to fucking Milkers and talks shit on Queens. Like, dude. Pick a lane.
Here's the deal. Maybe Brantley's touch is exactly what Sweet Tea needs right now.
Maybe.
Brantley's elegant and can handle this. Tina's not elegant. Tina is a fucking...
blame them for thinking she's fake because she was fake.
Jessica called us a liar.
Jessica says, don't let these people lie, Brantley. Tina came at her from the gate. Sweet Tea tried to talk back, but Tina... What's going to happen when you talk back to Tina? I'm sorry. Why am I crazy for saying this is what happens when you talk back to Tina?
You're not crazy.
What do you expect Tina to do? What do you expect Tina? I'm just trying to say, what did you expect Tina to do with the intern?
I wouldn't put her intern with.
Was Tina going to sit down and say, okay, now, did you bring me an apple? Did you bring me an apple today, sweet tea? An apple a day keeps the Tina away.
Right?
An apple a day keeps the boss away. Here's my apple. Ooh, very nice. Granny Smith today. Well, first thing we're going to do is show you how to talk to the audience in a polite manner. That's not what's going to happen. It's fucking Tina. Now Brantley's going to come through, and Brantley can probably be on Sweet Tea's level. So tomorrow, Sweet Tea's probably going to get some lessons.
Hopefully.
Nice. Now, what happens if she jumps on another show and talks shit about Brantley, being like, I can't believe I was stuck with her for fucking 6 hours. Can we give up after that? Can we give up after that, please?
I mean, if
that's fucking 6 different lanes.
No, if that happens, then I think I become a Sweet Tea fan. That's fucking hilarious. That's
It would be. But Jesus Christ.
If she's just like shit talk Glammy, if she's backstab Glammy,
that's what we need. Oh my God, we need a Thunderdome with her and Glammy.
You know, I know a guy that could make that happen.
Oh my goodness!
I could give CD the day off.
Well,
I can make him moderate it.
I'm pretty excited for this. Poke Gaga says, I'm being manipulated by Rastov. He told me that if I don't support every show in the LCU, he would send me videos of him
jerking it.
Oh my goodness. Trail says, unfortunately, if you think Tina's going to do anything different than be Tina, then you have unrealistic expectations. Besides, we love that about her. I mean, I don't know what else Tina was gonna do when this girl was coming at Tina.
Tina shouldn't need to accommodate for the interns or new people. The new people should be debriefed and take the effort to know what they're walking into before ignorantly hopping into the pit.
I think Sweet Tea at this point should know somewhat what she's getting into, right? And if that is going toe-to-toe with Tina, she should be going toe-to-toe with Tina. She should get full Tina, right? Or is she supposed to get training wheel Tina?
Okay, I'm going to put it this way, all right? I don't really care for Sweet Tea, so, I'm kind of biased in this situation. However, being the person that I am, I try to understand all sides in a situation. And I get where Brantley's coming from. I also know what kind of person Brantley is. And she believes that she can save everybody in the world. And I know how Keemstar is. And he loves for people to go from nothing to being a star. He loves that. I think they're wasting their time with Sweet Tea. But if they want to waste their time with Sweet Tea, you never know. I could be wrong. And I'll be the first one to say I was wrong. If I am wrong.
I mean, they're not wasting anybody's time if people are watching. And I think Brantley is a fucking she's a pitch hitter. You put her in with anybody and she's going to be able to put work in. Give me Brantley when Brantley was working with Glammy, when Brantley was working with Tina, when Brantley was sitting in with on live. I like to watch that dynamic. So I'm excited for this. I want to see what Brantley does with Sweet Tea. I like Sweet Tea, though. I giggle my ass off when Sweet Tea comes in confident as hell and says some cross shit. I think it's fucking hilarious.
I don't find her entertaining at all.
When she says the funny shit, it is like that fucking transition line is still I still think about that because of just the timing. But we have talked about it every single day since she's been here too, which is something.
This is the many times that Billy and I, we disagree, and we definitely disagree about Sweet Tea, but it's Billy and I. That's what we do.
I
don't know if she's going to be successful. I feel like she's just...
I don't care about success, right?
Confidence.
Like, we like to watch failure here. We like train wrecks. We like trash. We like garbage.
No, you said Yesterday, you wanted her to say something completely outrageous that she just gets straight up canceled and kicked out, and we move on.
Let's go.
Okay, see, Trill does make a good sentence. Trill says, "I'm not even saying Sweet Tea's bad, but Queens is built off of yelling and turmoil."
Yeah, like Tina and Savage go into a certain gear, or Tina and Becky go into a certain gear, and Sweet Tea doesn't have that gear. So when she gets in the middle of that gear, it's like throwing a fucking wrench in the gear.
Listen, we've already dealt with this girl having an emotional outburst in the fucking Discord, and that's when she was working with Cafe with Ken and Beans. What did you think was going to happen if you put her?
Yeah,
with
that's
Tina?
the chillest and the calmest and the fucking, like she said, all speeds.
Honestly, she was on Cafe and she had an emotional breakdown in the fucking Discord. So I mean, what did you expect after working with Tina?
And there was Madhouse, where she jumped on, not as an intern, but she's been on Madhouse a few times.
Well,
she got upset with Jaffe because she found out that he's not your friend.
He's my friend.
I hope he's my friend, but I don't think so.
Pussy.
Wrath the Emperor said, "What did I miss on Xylee and Jaffe? We made peace. That's what you missed.
When?
They're besties now.
Not on air. Okay, we're not besties. That was a joke. We're not besties. Okay, but we made peace. Hopefully, he remembers it.
He's probably thinking of plans right now to subtly destroy the peace.
He's like, who can I make her fuck next?
Even Bean says in the chat, we handled her baby gloves, and she still talks shit on here. Yeah.
Which makes her potentially the best. Because this is the cool thing about her, right? Everybody's coddling her. Even Keemstar's coddling her right now. He's like,
I'm not coddling anybody.
He's like,
Nobody coddled me.
you can't go at her like that. You have to handle her with kid gloves, and that's why I'm gonna put her on a show with Brantley. So it's like, okay, this is Sweet Tea. She's so sweet. We're gonna coddle her, and then someone's gonna break her with kid gloves. This is the kid glove lolcow.
Apparently.
Brantley
will be good with her, though. I will say Brantley will be good with her. Brantley can talk to anybody. That's one thing about Brantley. She can literally talk with anybody.
Coming to the new Lolcow lineup, Lolcow Fragile. David Jaffe says, wait till next week. We're cutting an amazing Sweet Tea promo. Yeah. Madhouse versus Sweet Tea. Let's go. I'm jerking it.
Poor Rastov.
Can we end this punishment, please?
Dude, I'm ready to end this week. This week has been hell.
I hated this week.
Hell.
I didn't like this week at all.
This week sucked.
It did.
I started this week shitting my brains out, and I've ended this week shitting my brains out.
Karma.
Not a good week.
I went blonde.
I need electrolytes.
I was ginger.
Yeah. The blonde thing, pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Real bad.
I need electrolytes. Holly Dolly says, I can appreciate Brantley's opinion. I always appreciate Brantley's opinion. I always appreciate Keemstar's opinion. I've been a Keemstar believer for a long time. There's been like 3 or 4 times in the last 15 years where I thought Keemstar's career was done. And I was like, damn, That's too bad. That's too bad. I always wanted to see him win. And you know what? I was wrong to count him out, and I stopped counting out Keemstar, and I started watching Keemstar because I knew that guy could pull a W out of anything. And now I watch Keemstar for the W's. That's my entertainment, is to watch Keemstar get W's out of the most psycho situations. And when Boogie faked cancer, and I said, Boogie, if Keemstar's got your back, I am watching every step of the way. And by God, Boogie is a fucking new man. It's psycho, and it worked. But it worked. Go ahead, Xylee.
Oh, Sweet Tea is happy now. She's because her and Solo Shade. Hold on. Solo Shade said to her in Discord, "Sweet Tea, you're a nice person. I truly believe that, but I don't think you're cut out to be a host. I'm sorry with all the drama. Clearly, you cried on Queens. You're not cut out for it." And Sweet Tea goes, "Well, guess what, bitch? I'm gonna be on Lolcow Live tomorrow with about 5,000 exclamation points." But she was literally just crying in the Discord.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Sweet Tea.
It's obvious, bro. It is what it is.
Jesus Christ.
I just work here.
Borderline princess disease.
BPD.
I made it, y'all. I made it.
I made it.
I made it. I'm on live.
I'm on Lolcow Live.
Lolcow Live, y'all.
Can we slam the chat with meat emojis? Tonight is a meaty day. Today is a day of meat, feasting meat for the meat gods, sacrificing flesh, rotting for the big rotting flesh. Coming up tonight after LolcowRewind, the nerds will pay the price. They will be going to drum up.
You know what would be funny?
Yeah.
Is if they didn't fucking crowdfund anything and just fucking kept asking people to move them places.
Yeah, like they hired Xylee. They hired Xylee to be their manager.
Well, it's just someone. Anyone with a host role, they're just like, hey, could you please move us into our channel? And like, because who's going to say no? Like,
listen, I'm not like everybody else. I ain't going to be no damn manager for right? Just like.
I mean, mine's a punishment. I kind of have to.
Meat.
But wouldn't that be fucking funny as if they were just like, nah, fuck it. You guys own the shit yourself.
Frankie the Chihuahua says Rastov's really the only one who's going to need electrolytes after all the jerking it.
I'm jerking it.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. I know how to do my job.
Wow. What type of job? Hand?
Oh.
What are we doing here, guys? What have we devolved into? You know, remember when we used to talk about the shows?
We used to be a society.
Listen, at least you don't get a bunch of e-begging and shit like that over here. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
I get farmed on fucking wherever I go now.
I wish we were an e-bagging channel. Trill, been an owner of Billy Stock since the Keem had you man the ship from time to time in place of Tommy after his separation, and I've never looked back since. Hell yeah, Trill. Appreciate you showing that love.
Thank you, Trill.
You guys, for the next 5 minutes of Lolcow Live or LolcowRewind, I forget where I am sometimes. We are going to become an e-begging podcast. Please send us the grifteds. Please send us the money. Everything you send us right now will go to Xylee and I's porn fund. We are the coomers you speak of. We're nasty, like Rasty. We're the wankers.
I have a porn fund?
Yeah, it's Goonergate or Goonergate.
Oh.
We're behind. We're the gooners that we put in the title of this podcast. We're the nasty ones. We'll be every dono that comes in, Xylee and I will be wanking it. Not just Rastov. We'll all be wanking it from here on out. Because we're begging now. We're wank begging. It's Wank City, USA.
I disavow this.
Hugh Jazz coming through with the 5 grifteds. We're wanking it, Hugh Jazz. We're wanking it. We're wanking it. Xylee, if you could just roll some dice.
We're wanking it.
You don't have to wank it, Xylee. You can just roll some dice. Can you just roll some dice?
Xylee.
Like act like you're in Las Vegas and roll some dice with us. Roll some dice.
I know we can make her do it when she's drunk.
You're not
if she did
babysitting
the hot
me,
dog
remember?
dance, she could do anything. I might show up, maybe.
Hey, yo, Ben Killer, let's all wank it together, especially Rastov, who is jerking it, rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Rolling the dice. Xylee just over there like covering her face, knowing if she's not rolling the dice.
You're either the
Her
pitcher or
camera
you're
went
the
out.
catcher.
Can we get some dice in the chat for Xylee? Give me some dice in the chat for Xylee, ladies and gentlemen. Dice in the chat for Xylee. No, that's how you know Xylee's winging it, because she had to turn the camera off. She's getting really...
Bro.
What are you doing, Rastov? You making Chippendale noises. Phantom Void says, Rastov, what have you been doing the entire stream? We know what he's been doing. Rolling the dice. Rolling the dice. Rolling the dice.
Did you miss Metallis's one?
Metallis, I didn't even see it. Wanking it for the gifts? Oh, yeah, rolling the dice.
We're jerking it.
Huge asses, what were you doing when they announced the new Pope, Rastov?
I was jerking it.
He was punching the Pope, rolling the dice, punching the Pope, rolling the dice.
Oh, God.
Matter of fact, I gotta do this for Rastov.
Cookie in a jar, I'm about to go hard. Cookie in a jar, yeah, I'm about to go hard. Money on the table, money on the table. Go sign me to the label, go sign me to the label.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Goonergate here on Lolcow Live, and we're just rolling the dice. LolcowRewind. Why do I keep trying to say I'm on Lolcow? It's because we're so deep in the grift right now, and I'm used to you wanking it on Lolcow Live. We're stealing their bit for Rewind. We're stealing.
Did you open the show with that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What? It's Goonergate. We're here.
I was too busy watching people cry on Queens. I didn't see it.
We're exposing Goonergate here on LolcowRewind.
That's how we opened the show, bro.
And I can't even say my favorite line, which is I don't get paid enough for this shit because it's just wrong.
You pay to be here. You're our long-standing pay pig, one of our longest-standing pay pigs. You know what, Rastov?
Oh my God!
For you, my friend. For you, my
We got
friend.
4 minutes.
For you, my good friend. I'm a swig for a pig, just because. You are one of our.
Wait. I gotta
go pee, Xylee. You're one of our long-standing pay pigs, Rastov, and I'm proud of you hanging with us and everything you become since you cammed up that first time. You little happy man. Our little
I was so nervous.
Our little newsy boy who just wanted to hate on Becky, and now look at you.
Maybe so angry.
Now you are Becky.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far. She's got a much thicker mustache.
Your paycheck's probably going to be bigger than Becky.
I mean,
maybe.
a month of solo Aussie was pretty good, too.
Hey, yo, I bet, yeah. Look at you. Look at you, big boy. Look at you, big boy. Look at you. Moving on up.
Look, I mean, them plane tickets ain't cheap. Do you want to get Poke Gaga in here for the last, 3 minutes?
Oh, hell yeah. Poke Gaga. I didn't even see him down there sitting, waiting. Hopefully you weren't waiting too long, young king. Poke Gaga.
He's been making me say I'm jerking it so much I smell him at this point.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, come on. Can we get another 5?
Dice.
Let's get another 5.
Rolling the dice
come on, let's
here
roll
with
some
Poke
dice.
Gaga, Rastov. Can we roll a 5? Can we roll a 7? Ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to roll here live with Poke Gaga and Xylee?
Really?
We're rolling.
I come back to this.
We're rolling. We're trying to see what we're going to roll next.
Jerk it, I'll rewind.
We're trying to see what we're going to roll next.
Now it just looks weird that Xylee's not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm telling your girlfriend, bro.
What? That we're rolling die?
Don't worry. I'm gonna hear it.
Hey, we rolled a 5. The gang is all.
Hey.
Yay.
Jerking it.
Ben killing those. Ben, we rolled a 5. Let's see if we can roll another 5. We think we'll roll a 5. Maybe we'll roll something bigger than a 5. I don't know.
Maybe.
See, we'll roll.
If it's a 50, we use 2 hands.
Xylee, I think we need you to roll the dice with us to get.
I'm not rolling.
Come on.
No.
Got to roll the dice.
Dice.
I know way too many clippers for me to do that.
Why? Because if we all roll together, we might get.
I'm not getting clipped out of
We
context.
might get a big one.
Absolutely not.
We might. It's die rolls. Xylee, you ever been to Vegas?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
You ever been to Vegas?
I'm good.
You ever been to Vegas?
Nope.
Xylee?
No,
Xylee,
actually, I've never been
one
to
minute.
Vegas. I would love
1
to go,
minute.
though.
Xylee, do you have any custard?
1 minute. You know, the technique of your right hand is way better than the technique of your left.
I'm rolling dice. If you're not going to roll dice, Siley, maybe you would like to enjoy some custard.
You got a little curve to it.
do you have a go-gurt? There, we rolled a 20. The gang is rolling a nat 20. We rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, come on. We're double-fisting it. We're double-fisting it. Come on.
That. Let's roll, big boys. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Lolcow Rewind, and we just rolled a nat 20. Anything you want to say to the kids, Siley? We just rolled a nat 20. You know what that means. Critical hit. Tonight was a critical hit.
Use protection.
All I have to say is get out of here as fast as you can. Go to Nerds. Okay, just go to Nerds.
Xylee, I think that means you got plus 20 critical hit for the custard. Xylee gets the custard. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Lolcow Rewind. Run,
Get
don't
the fuck
walk
outta
to
here.
Lolcow
Run.
Nerds. Tell them Rewind rolled a nat 20. Have a good night.
Oh my God. Goodbye. Holy shit.
Dun, 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 dun. Goonergate is officially under wraps. Good night.